Welcome everyone, it is May 21st, 2014, and this is this week's edition of Do You Know Where Your Stop Is? Talking Alpha. And just wanted to take a different approach today and talk to you about essentially market breadth in terms of the what the indexes are doing. Obviously, we can everybody's been talking about the S&P 500 going up there, printing 1900. And making those new all-time highs, at least touching them, and so as it seems in the media world, all is right. But what's interesting is whenever we look at a little bit of broader perspective of the market, first and foremost the Nasdaq, we can pull up the Nasdaq and we can essentially see here that obviously the Nasdaq has not broken out to new highs and continues to show, essentially interesting weakness right around this area, this point of supply, which is not as much or as high as what we had up here. And at the same token, we continue to see over these past few weeks, we're continuing to see higher lows, which is a great sign in a very shallow manner, but we're also seeing very weak higher highs. And so obviously, a lot of people talk about patterns and stuff like that. None of that matters to us. Statistically, they are not viable, but we can see what's happening is that in terms of the market is coiling, waiting for its next move. And obviously it's coiling around this essential price supply area. Now what's interesting is that we take a look at the Russell, and this is what we're going to be finishing up with here today, is that this is a lot of what we see as well. So the market came up here, we broke to a new high, and the Russell has just continued to have and show weakness. We tried to have a little bit of a move back. It's been lower than over here, and then obviously we've continued to go right back down. Now the Russell's been a great trade for us. Our last signal was all the way back here in October of 2011, and we have continued to ride the Russell up, moving up our stops succinctly by volume, volatility, and price. So what can we see? Well, a lot of people, like we said, are going to notice that there's this self-fulfilling prophecy of a head and shoulders going on right now in the Russell. Really, it's just the fact that there's not enough buyers compared to sellers. But what can we see? We can see that, hey, point of contention line right now is right about in there for the Russell. So it's going to be real interesting to see if we break down. Obviously to measure any type of move means that we'd probably have another 10% move down, which would be a 20% correction. A lot of people don't know this or haven't checked it, but the Russell has had a 10% correction from its highs. Not something that you're seeing touted in the media right now. But as you can see, where our stop is in this trade is making sure that we are outside of this noise. So who knows? Market may pop up and continue to make new highs, or it may go down, to which S&P 500 might play a little bit of catch-up compared to the rest of the indexes. But here's to helping you guys stay outside of the noise. As always, hit us out with any questions or comments that you have, and we'll be sure to bring them up in the next video.